The Netflix original series Love is Blind has captured the hearts of many. This reality dating show takes viewers on an exciting and dramatic journey to test the theory love is blind. Whether you're a hopeful romantic or just need more entertainment, this show will definitely put you in your feels. We learn a lot from the contestants while they are on their journey to find love. Here are the top 10 life lessons from Love is Blind. Number 10. From the perspective of Lauren Speed, she shares with us not to share your toothbrush with other people. Lauren jokingly tells her fiance Cameron that they can share anything except their toothbrushes, so make sure to keep those germs to yourself and use your own toothbrush. Number 9. Women can have the power too. Wow, I love when Giannina shows us that women can have the power too. I was brought to tears when she asked Damien to get off his knee so that she could get on hers to propose. This was such a powerful and tender moment. Number 8. It is important to be open and honest in the relationship. We learn from the show that it is crucial to be open in your relationship and honest about your feelings. If you have a concern about something, be sure to talk about that with the other person. It is also important to talk about your goals and aspirations for the future to make sure that you are both on the same page. Number 7. Communication is key. Whether your relationship starts out from behind a wall or not, communication is a key component. It is impossible to have a super successful and lasting relationship without telling the other person how you are feeling and what's on your heart. Number 6. If you see a red flag, trust your gut. In any relationship, it is important to take note of the red flags that you may see. If you see something in the other person that brings you discomfort or a sense of uneasiness, make a mental note of that and be sure to talk about it with the other person. Number 5. Your relationship is your own. Whether you have a spark from the beginning of the conversation or it takes you a little bit longer to fall for the person on the other side of the wall, your relationship is your own. It is important to remember this and not to compare the progress of your relationship with anyone else's. This will lead to a sense of distrust and lack of engagement with the other person. All relationships progress differently, so make sure to be yourself. Number 4. Make sure to ask those deep questions from the start of the relationship. Being in the pods on the show allowed for deep conversations and allowed the time to get to know the other person on an intellectual level. However, we see that some couples, such as Mark and Jessica, should have asked each other more questions before deciding to get engaged. Asking the more emotional and thought-provoking questions from the start will result in a more successful relationship. Number 3. It is important to meet the family of the person you are planning to marry. As we see with several of the couples, meeting the family was a step in the right direction. But take Giannina for example. Her not being able to meet Damien's family before the wedding really drove a wedge between them and created a sense of distrust. Number 2. Don't judge the connections that others have. Connections can be formed between people that have everything in common or between those with only a few things in common. However the relationship begins, Love is Blind teaches us not to be judgmental of the attractions between two other people. And finally, number 1, it truly is what's on the inside that matters. Throughout the show, we see relationships form that start from two different sides of a wall. Love is fostered just through conversations and getting to know the person's personality. The contestants never see the other person, teaching us that it truly is what's on the inside that matters. These top 10 life lessons from Love is Blind teach us so much about how to navigate relationships. So grab your favorite snacks and the softest blanket and watch or rewatch Love is Blind to be reminded of these important life lessons.